Are you tired of waking up and going to work just to have to answer to someone else other than your spouse? Would you like to pay your bills and take vacations at your leisure? Well, today I'm going to tell you how to get motivated to be able to do just that. Hello, my name is Marsha Allen, and after going from job to job and not really knowing what I wanted to do in life or what kind of steps I wanted to take towards a career goal, I decided that it was time to take a stand. Today I'm in business for myself, and I have been for about 10 years. I know you're probably asking yourself, how does she do it? What did she do to get started? Who did she employ? And what was her motivation? First of all, my motivation was my children. I have 4 daughters, 3 of which are adults now. They're all in college, and they are becoming successful businesswomen as well. Secondly, what I did to get started was I simply went and got a business license, and I got a tax ID number so I could start that business. The type of business that I run is an income tax office, and it is very successful. So, now, let's get you motivated. The first thing that you need to do is to know whether or not your product will work in the market that you're trying to sell to. How I got started and my driving force was I had been working with another gentleman, and he owned the income tax office. He was a CPA, but he did income taxes also, mainly business income taxes. So, me liking the business myself, I decided that it was time to go into business for myself. Secondly, committed to the project. You have to be committed to what you're doing. You have to always stay motivated, including motivating yourself or have some other type of motivation. My motivation, again, was my children. You also need to ask yourself, do you have the potential to gather the money to support the business to keep it growing? This information comes from globalbusinessowners.com. Some other key points I'd like you to follow are: have the ability to soothe the entrepreneurship process with a great deal of dedication. And ask yourself, do you want to become a big business like a franchise, or do you want to stay a small business as I did? My business is a small family business with about 900 customers, 900 dedicated customers. You need to know where you want to take your business, whether it's on Wall Street or the stock market or the corner store. And this information comes from entrepreneur.com. Here I'm going to show you a video clip of a young man that took his ideas to another level.
Good evening and welcome to New England Newsmakers. I'm Sarah Gatt. Tonight, a one-on-one with Farrah Gray. From public assistance to nationally recognized billionaire and millionaire, Farrah Gray.
Farrah Gray is the ultimate American success story. He comes from a single-parent family living in the Chicago projects. Following his mother's hard-working example, Farrah decided from a very young age that he would pursue his dream of changing his family's life for the better. And he has accomplished that goal, becoming a self-made millionaire by age 14. You had no fear. And I know you have 9 steps and want to get to 3 key ones. And one I think is so key is like you cannot fear rejection. Fear.
Oh, absolutely not. I believe that everything we want is on the other side of fear. When we have to develop a healthy fear of not doing what we want to do. So many times we're so afraid, well, what happens if I don't do this? So what happens if I do this? I always say it's amazing what you can accomplish when you don't know what you can't do.
And someone, even, doesn't matter what your circumstances are, because people, as you say, can look at you, you were growing up in the projects in Chicago, but there was an opportunity, and you seized it. Everyone, at some point in their life, don't you feel they have some kind of opportunity, and you're talking about seizing that?
Absolutely. Most people say you have to be at the right place at the right time. I feel you have to be everywhere all the time with your homemade business cards, whether you're 7 or not. And I wanted more for my family, and we were uncomfortable. And I feel that comfort is the enemy of achievement. And in order to be successful, you must find things within your life that you're uncomfortable about and that you want to change.
All right, Chump Jr., I know where you're coming from. Thank you very much,
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Good advice.
Fairgrave's motivation to move his family out of the project was he wanted a better life for them, and he didn't want his mom to have to continue to struggle. He saw the big picture, and he kept it near and dear to his heart, and that's what made him and can make you a successful business person. Many of you, regardless of your motivation, reason, or purpose, can become a successful business owner. Research your idea. Is it a demand of the public? Is it sustainable? If you answer yes to these questions, then you might have the makings of a long-standing business. Thank you, audience. And remember, the key to a successful business is what comes from inside of you.